Hey guys, so today we're going to look at different labs for the physical media walkthrough, I guess, the physical media chapter. So there are 5 labs, I believe 5 or 6, that are virtual labs. Remember, the virtual labs are a requirement just like the hands-on labs are. So make sure that you're getting the virtual labs done because they are part of your grade. So let's go ahead and look at the desktop. Okay, the first lab that we're looking at is twisted pair management, and basically it is a walkthrough. There's a difference if you haven't noticed already. There are walkthroughs and there's scenarios. So a walkthrough is kind of a step-by-step instructional lab, and then a scenario is they give you some sort of situation. You have to figure out what to do. So this first one is a walkthrough. And let's go ahead and look at it. All right, so using the web interface, configure a switch and configure individual switch ports. And basically, you've got a network here. You've got the 16-port switch. You've got various nodes. You've got a server connected to the switch. And then you have the web-based interface, and that's what you're going to go with. That's what you're going to click on. So twisted pair, or TP, is copper-based. Basically, your Cat5, Cat6, Cat7. The switch is a device that is a networking. If you recall what we talked about, networking devices, it is a networking device. It's required to have a network, and it connects nodes, connects computers and servers and printers and other things together. A switch's interface, or web interface rather, provides both physical and diagnostic utilities. And the cable diagnostics are updated based on the switch's physical network diagram. So you have 2 tasks here. Number 1, you perform an initial configuration of the switch itself, and then you're going to configure the various ports. So let's go. Pardon me. Task 1, perform the initial configuration. Admin and admin are the default credentials, and I'm sure at some point you're going to want to change those. Excuse me. System description, ensure the field, the default value of Zyswitch 100 16-port switch. That's going to be the system description. The user system name, GS-switch-01. Location is Good Saglia Industries HQ, and system contact, IT at Good Saglia Industries. Hit the apply button, and at that point you will have some more numbers in here. Click administration. You're going to put in the username and password, confirm the password, and hit apply again, and you'll get some more numbers. Then the ports. The ports are the holes in the front of the switch that you actually connect the nodes to. The uplink port is connected to a router straight via a straight-through Cat8 cable. Port 01 is connected to switch 02 via a crossover cable. And ports 2 through 16 then are connected to PCs with straight Cat6A cables. So, for each of the fields in the web interface, you're going to type the following information. And then at that point, you'll click complete, or apply rather, and then you'll have your points in here. You'll have your points down here, and this lab will be done. Excuse me. So the next one we're going to look at then is a fiber management walkthrough. This is basically the same thing, only instead of twisted pairs, you're going to be using fiber. While twisted pairs are copper, as you know, fiber is plastic or glass, and it carries light pulses. Once again, 2 tasks: an initial configuration followed by configuring the ports. So the initial switch configuration, once again, the default admin credentials are admin and admin. I'm going to go to system management. You'll type in the following location information, and then you'll go down to administration, type in the various configuration pieces here, and then hit apply. You'll get points here and points here. Now we're going to configure the ports. The uplink port is connected to a router via 10 gig fiber, or short. This is an SR cable, is a short fiber cable. It's like a patch cable for fiber. 01 port is connected to switch 2, also via 10 gig short range cable. And then the other ports, 2 through 16, are connected with fiber, 1 gig fiber, and that is long range. So for each of the ports, In the drop downs, you're going to select the information and you're going to enter that for all the ports, for uplink port, for 0, 1, and then 2 through 16. That's what those are going to look like. Once you got that done, you hit apply and you can then move on to the next lab. This is a scenario. It's a twisted pair management, similar to the first one, but it's a scenario. That means they give you certain circumstances and you have to do whatever you have to do to reach the required end. You're going to log in through the web interface using admin and admin. You're going to change the information to configure the switch. Once you got that done, you'll review the diagram below. So you've got where the uplink goes, where port 1 goes, and then 2 through 16 where they go. You're going to set those configurations, and at that point, you'll hit apply, and the lab will be done. And then we can move on to the next one, which is the same thing, only it's a fiber management scenario. So you're basically repeating the same thing that you did in the walkthrough, only you're just not given quite so much introduction information. By the way, to activate that, you're going to click on the switch web interface. You can see where up here this web interface is. When you click on that, it will take you in, and this is where you'll type admin and go on from there. So I'm not going to go into that. I figure you can manage that yourselves, but basically admin and admin are the default credentials. You're going to put in the configuration information for the switch, username and password. You're going to configure each of the ports, the uplink, the 0, 1, and then 2 through 16. And then you're going to hit apply. And at that point, you will be finished with the virtual labs. There are 4 virtual labs in this section, and at that point you'll be done. So if you have any questions about the virtual labs, please get in touch with me. You can do it most easily through the Canvas inbox, or just ask me in class. If you need further explanation or you need a little help, let me know and I will do my best to provide it. Have a good day.